Think about the moment your Social Security payment hits your account every month. You know the date, you plan around it, your rent is due, your prescription refill is waiting, your groceries need restocking. That deposit is not extra money. It is your income. It is your life. Now imagine this. You wake up on that morning. You open your banking app, and the number you see is not what you expected, not even close. Half of it is missing. No warning, no phone call, no second letter. Just half of your monthly income, gone. You think, there must be a mistake. You call the bank. They say the deposit came in from Social Security exactly as sent. So you call Social Security. You wait on hold for 40 minutes, and the representative says, yes, there was an overpayment notice mailed to you 30 days ago. Because you did not respond, the automatic 50% withholding has begun. The notice, the one that looked like routine paperwork. The one you set on the counter because you were not feeling well that day and you meant to deal with it later. That notice started a 30-day countdown. And the countdown reached 0. I am Milena. I am a senior policy analyst. And I have spent years working directly with retirees to help them understand the rules that control their benefits. Rules that are real, that are enforced, and that most people only learn about after something has already gone wrong. Today, I want to make sure you are not one of those people. I am going to explain exactly what an SSA overpayment notice is, why the government is legally authorized to withhold 50% of your monthly check if you do not respond in time, and what options are available to protect yourself the moment one of these letters arrives. Stay with me through the end of this video, because there is a specific misunderstanding, one that feels completely logical, that causes seniors to do exactly the wrong thing when they receive one of these notices. And that one misunderstanding costs them months of income. Let me show you what it is. I want to tell you about Carol. Carol is 74 years old. She lives in Arizona. She was a registered nurse for 38 years and retired at 65. Her Social Security retirement benefit is $2,020 a month. She has a small savings account, but Social Security is her primary income. She's careful with money. She is organized. She is not the kind of person who ignores important mail. In the summer of 2025, Carol received a letter from the Social Security Administration. It stated that due to a change in her reported income from several years ago, SSA had determined she was overpaid by $4,600. The letter listed 4 options: repay the full amount, appeal the decision, request a waiver, or request a lower repayment rate. It said she had 30 days to take action. Carol read the letter and felt a rush of anger. She had not done anything wrong. SSA had the income information. She had reported everything correctly. She believed SSA had made an error, and she thought, if SSA made the mistake, I should not have to do anything. They will figure it out and correct it on their end. She did not appeal. She did not call. She did not file anything. She waited for SSA to fix what she believed was their error. 30 days passed. The following month, Carol's $2,020 deposit arrived as $110. She was stunned. She called SSA immediately. They confirmed, because no response had been received within 30 days, the automatic 50% withholding had activated. The collection would continue every month until the $4,600 was recovered. And here is what made it worse. The representative told Carol she could still appeal or file a waiver, but the withholding would remain active during the review process unless she specifically requested a pause and qualified for one. Carol spent the next 4 months living on half her income while her case was reviewed. In the end, SSA did reduce the overpayment amount, but those 4 months of half income were never given back. Carol was right that SSA had made a partial error, but she did not understand that being right is not enough. You still have to act. The system does not self-correct just because you believe it should. Do not be Carol. Let me walk you through the verified facts now, sourced directly from SSA.gov and official SSA policy documents. No speculation, no exaggeration. Fact 1. What an overpayment is and why SSA is required to pursue it. Per SSA.gov, an overpayment happens when Social Security pays someone more than they should have received. SSA says this can be triggered by a change in your income, your work status, your living situation, your marital status, or by incorrect or missing information in your records. SSA has publicly stated, in its own published guidance, that it is legally required to adjust benefits or recover debts when overpayments occur. This is not optional for the agency. It is a legal obligation. This means even when SSA caused the error, even when you reported everything correctly, SSA is still legally required to pursue the money. Your only protection is the official process, filing the right form at the right time. Fact 2. The 30-day rule and the 50% withholding. Per SSA Gov's current public guidance, SSA will wait at least 30 days after mailing the overpayment notice before beginning collection. That 30-day window is your opportunity to act. If you do not repay, appeal, request a waiver, or request a lower recovery rate within those 30 days, SSA will automatically begin withholding 50% of your monthly Social Security benefit every month until the full overpayment is recovered. 50% every month, with no additional warning required. Now, this 50% withholding applies to regular Social Security benefits. That means retirement benefits, survivor benefits, family benefits, and SSDI. If you receive SSI, Supplemental Security Income, the withholding rate is different. SSA's guidance says SSI overpayments are recovered at 10% of the monthly SSI payment, not 50%. Know which program you are in. The difference matters significantly. Most seniors think they have only one or two options. When an overpayment notice arrives, SSA actually gives you 4, and they are not interchangeable. Option 1, repay the full amount. If you agree you were overpaid and you can afford to repay it, SSA provides a way to pay online, by mail, or in person. You can also set up a repayment plan if you cannot pay all at once. Option 2, file an appeal using Form SSA 561, Request for Reconsideration. Use this if you believe SSA is wrong, that no overpayment occurred, or that the amount they are claiming is incorrect. This is a direct challenge to the decision itself. You have 60 days from receiving the notice to file this appeal. Option 3, request a waiver using Form SSA 632-BK, Request for Waiver of Overpayment Recovery. Use this if you are not disputing that an overpayment may have occurred, but you believe you were not at fault and that repaying would cause financial hardship or would simply be unfair. If a waiver is approved, you do not repay the money at all. Option 4, request a lower recovery rate using Form SSA 634, Request for Change in Overpayment Recovery Rate. Use this if you agree you owe the money but cannot afford to lose 50% of your benefit every month. SSA can reduce the withholding to an amount that does not put you in crisis. An appeal and a waiver are not the same thing. Carol needed an appeal. She believed SSA's amount was wrong. Many seniors who do not dispute the overpayment but face genuine hardship need a waiver. Knowing the difference before you file matters. This is the fact that changes everything if you know it in time. Per SSA.gov, if you request a waiver or file an appeal within 30 days of receiving the overpayment notice, SSA will not begin collection while it reviews your request. Your full monthly check continues. The 50% withholding is on hold. SSA reviews your case, and only after a decision is made does collection resume, and only if your request was denied. SSA's own form guidance confirms this. SSA will stop recovering the overpayment until it makes a decision on the request. This means acting within 30 days does not just give you a chance to win, it also protects your income during the entire review period. After 30 days with no action, that pause disappears. You are then fighting to get withholding stopped after it has already started. That is a much harder fight. If you have stopped receiving Social Security payments for any reason, and SSA later identifies an overpayment from when you were receiving benefits, the debt does not go away. Per SSA.gov, in that situation, SSA is authorized to collect the outstanding overpayment by withholding your federal tax refund, withholding certain state payments owed to you, or garnishing your wages if you are still working. And one fact that families must understand clearly. Per SSA.gov, if a person dies before an overpayment is fully repaid, SSA may seek repayment from anyone who is receiving benefits based on that person's record. A surviving spouse receiving survivor benefits, a dependent child, someone entirely uninvolved in the original overpayment. Please share this video with adult children and family members who may be involved in a loved one's benefits. This consequence affects families, not just individuals. 3 steps. Write them down now. Step 1. Treat every SSA envelope as urgent until you have read it. The most dangerous moment in the overpayment process is the moment you decide to deal with the letter later. From this day forward, any envelope from the Social Security Administration gets opened immediately. Not next week, not when you feel better. The same day it arrives. Read the full letter. If it is an overpayment notice, locate 2 things: the amount SSA claims you owe and the date on the letter. Count 30 days from that date. That is your hard deadline. circle it, write it on your calendar, tell a family member. If anything in the letter is unclear, call SSA at 1-800-7972-1213 right away. Lines are open Monday through Friday. You can also visit your local Social Security office in person and ask for help understanding the notice before you decide how to respond. Understanding the notice comes before deciding how to respond. Do not file anything until you understand what you are filing. Step 2. Match your situation. To the right form and file within 30 days. Once you understand what SSA is claiming, choose the option that fits your situation. If you agree you were overpaid and you can repay, contact SSA about repayment or a payment plan. If you believe SSA is wrong about the overpayment or the amount, file form SSA 561, request for reconsideration. This is your appeal. You have up to 60 days from the notice, but filing within 30 days pauses collection immediately. If you do not dispute the overpayment but believe repaying it would cause genuine hardship or would be unfair, file form SSA 632BK, request for waiver. This is the form that can eliminate the debt entirely if approved. If you agree you owe the money but cannot afford 50% withheld each month, file form SSA 634, request for change in overpayment recovery rate. This brings the monthly amount down to something manageable. All forms are free at ssa.gov or at any Social Security office. Filing within 30 days is the protection. Everything else is a consequence. Step 3. Keep proof of every action you take. After you file SPIAD, do not assume it was received. If you mail a form, send it certified mail with a return receipt. The date on that receipt is legal proof of when SSA received your request. If SSA later questions whether you acted within 30 days, that receipt is your evidence. Keep a copy of every form you submit. Write down the date and time of every call you make to SSA, the name or ID of the representative, and what they told you. Follow up within 2 weeks. Call SSA and confirm your request is logged in their system and is being processed. If they cannot find your request, you still have time to refile while your deadline is fresh. Your paper trail is your protection. Build it from day one. Let me leave you with this. Carol had rights. She had options. She had time. She simply did not use any of them because she believed the system would correct itself. It did not. You now know something Carol did not know before that 30-day window closed. Use it. I want to say something before I let you go that I feel strongly about. YouTube is not a safety net for your benefits. The platform's algorithm decides which videos appear in your feed and when. If SSA announces a policy change, a new overpayment rule, a Medicare deadline, a pension update, you may not see the relevant video until days or weeks after the deadline has already passed. When a 30-day window is involved, that delay can cost you months of income. That is why we built the Global Senior Alerts official WhatsApp channel. When you join through the link in the description, you receive benefit alerts sent directly to your phone. No algorithm, no delay. You will get real-time updates about Social Security overpayment rules, Medicare changes, pension regulations, bank policy updates, insurance deadlines, and travel regulations that affect seniors. And right now, every new member can download our free Senior Benefits Protection Guide. It covers overpayment rights, Medicare termination protections, SSI rules, and more, in plain language with the exact forms you need. Print it, keep it with your important documents, give a copy to your adult children. Click the link in the description below. Join the channel, download the guide, and please share this video with someone you care about who is on Social Security, someone who might have an unopened envelope sitting on their kitchen counter right now. You could be the reason they protect their income in time. I am Milena. Thank you for watching. Please take care of yourself and stay protected.